The green light lover in Korean, 초록빛 사랑꾼. This modifier has been defining him since last year by releasing sweet love songs. For Music Stage, this time he's got a new EP. He's worked hard in order to make this music that satisfies himself. We're going to see the results today. LambC is with us for Music Stage here on Super K-Pop. Buddy, great to see you. Please say a hello to our Super K-Pop listeners.
Hello, Super K-Pop. My name is LambC. I'm a singer-songwriter producer. I'm so glad to be back here once again with you,
Dude,
Sam.
It's been a long time, man.
It's been too long.
It's great to have you with us again. It's been good. So we actually saw you in full autumn last year, right?
Yes.
So you did this project soundtrack. We're seeing each other again after that.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been? What have you been up to?
You know, just life. I've been at home a lot because, you know, quarantine and COVID-19 stuff. But for bad or for, you know, good, like I got to write a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I got to like sit down and like think about like what I want to do.
Of
like
course.
just not just musically, but just in life in general.
Yeah.
So I think it's been a very needed self-isolation period for me. So I think my soul is much healthier and happier.
That's interesting. That's
Yes.
good. I'm happy for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because I think lots of people around the world can relate to that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people have had to kind of reflect on their lives a little bit, and you know, the fact that, you know, even artists like us, we go through times like this, and we think about our lives. So it's good. You seem very peaceful, which is
Yes.
nice.
Zen.
We're going Zen, man. I love it. Good. You've also been busy working as a DJ as well, if I look here correctly. So
Yes.
Random Radio is held on online YouTube every Monday at 9 p.m. Do you want to tell us a bit about that as well?
So the show is called Lambdom Radio.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
with my name Lam and then Dom Radio, which is kind of like I do like random stuff, hence the name Lam and Dom.
Yeah.
Or like Lamb's Kingdom, or if you want.
Oh, I like that as well. I like that.
So we air every Monday 9 p.m. at my YouTube official page.
Oh, nice.
And I think it's always a good way to like try and you know, meet the fans and like,
Of course.
because nowadays you can't really, you know, do live shows too much.
Yeah.
And so that was the main reason why we kind of started this whole radio, is to get like everyone just interacting.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we have like 4 sections up until now, which is one, like I introduce my playlist to our listeners. And so like maybe this week it'll be D'Angelo, and next week will be like Red Velvet or like stuff like
nice.
that.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
the second section would be inviting guests over, like what you're doing right now. But more like in-house guests. Yeah, so I invited like our label artists together. The third section, I write songs with our viewers, which is like the most
Wow.
yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it because, you know, I get lyrics off of their comments.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I try to write songs with them, and then, you know, within that hour, you know, span, I write at least a verse to a chorus.
Wow.
them.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And the last section is, why do I not remember the last section? Well,
You've got
we do a lot of
There's
stuff.
a lot of things
Yeah.
going on. That's
So it's fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of fun content, actually, and I think the
Yes.
fans would appreciate that too.
Yes. I try not to like, I ask my scriptwriter to be like, can we please not do the whole composing thing again, because it's so burdening.
It's so hard, man.
But funny enough, that's the most like, you know,
Popular.
the ones that popular and like
Yeah.
the fans like the most. So
Is it
I can't
li-
stop.
Is it live streamed?
It's live streamed.
Every Monday at 9 p.m.
Yes.
Listeners, I'm gonna join on Monday, next Monday. So can I participate in a
Yes, of course.
in a song?
Please comment, and like
I'd love that.
if you write your lyrics, I'll use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna put crazy, funny lyrics that it's gonna be hard for you to do.
I'm just gonna ignore Sam's comments. But,
That's going to be good, though. Brilliant. Well, that sounds so much fun, guys. Make sure you pay attention to that as well, which is going on, which is fantastic. You've also recently done a live performance a couple of days ago, I think it was. It was a special concert, I think.
It was by Twitter, and I don't do Twitter, but that was the first time ever, you know, Twittering. But it was called Blue Room Live.
Oh, nice.
And I think it was the first time I ever had like that many viewers in one live stream,
Nice.
which was like on average like 12K viewers.
That's crazy.
And I was like, what, is this real?
Oh, wow.
And you know, my label told me that, oh, your results are like actually really good.
That's amazing.
And I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah. That's great. 12K. That's 12. So that's at one time that amount of people watching is
like
crazy numbers.
approximately like 12K, like
Yeah.
in and out. And then I've heard that the whole, you know, viewers stream was around like 920K
Wow.
ish.
That's
so
crazy.
we're close to like 1 million.
That's
viewers.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That is just mind blowing. That's brilliant. And it was to commemorate obviously a new EP release coming out as well. And you had a band behind you as well, right?
Yes. Normally I have like a 5-piece band, including myself. But on that day, for some reason, my guitarist couldn't make it, so like, we had to like, you know, try and, you know, fix stuff here and there.
Yeah.
But it was a good show, so yeah, I think I'm satisfied.
That's cool, man. So yeah, as you say, 920,000 overall like that. And that's a crazy number, listeners. And the fans were very diverse as well.
Yes.
Was it more Korean? Was it more fans abroad? Do you know?
I think there were a mix of them. I did see Korean comments a lot,
Oh yeah.
but I saw a lot of people from Mexico.
Oh,
I saw a
nice.
lot of people from Southeast Asia. Some from the States. And I was like, oh, this is a pretty diverse stream. And so I had to go all English. Like,
yeah,
they were
yeah.
like, oh, just do all English.
You might as
Yeah,
well.
so it was fun.
It's interesting because obviously with the way the world's changing a little bit, things like this I think might be the future.
Yes.
And LambC's already in there doing so well.
Yes.
Which is perfect.
Yes.
Good stuff, good stuff. Right, well, you've got a new album out, which we should talk about. The name of the album, Songs from a Bed. I like the title already. I think I might have an idea of what it's about, but what kind of meaning is behind this title?
Well, like I said before, like I had a lot of time at home.
Yeah.
And as a musician, you tend to write songs at home a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't have a studio, but my home is my studio. So
Yeah.
I just really, you know, vibed with that title, Songs from a Bed, because it's so like personal and raw. So I was like, I don't know what the songs are gonna be,
Yeah.
but the title of the album is gonna be Songs from a Bed. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So that came about like that. But I think this EP came to be a very like personal and a very emotional piece of EP. Personally, like I'm not to say like my previous EPs were like not to par, but for me this EP is like what resonates with me the most at the moment. So like I'm really happy it came out.
Perfect. I mean, you talk about that sort of deeper emotion. That kind of appears in the title song as well, which is called I Was Wrong. So do you want to tell us about this song as well in particular?
I Was Wrong is a song about, you know, two lovers break up, like, you know, and it's not about like a regret song of the breakup, like the breakup itself.
Yeah.
It's more about because we've broken up, we will never know like what our future would have been.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like in Korea, there's a saying where like guys have it like later than girls. Like the hupokpung? How do you say hupokpung?
Yeah, they
the
have
regret.
They have that regret come later on in life, right?
So like, this was like all my past, you know, breakups into one song, and so
I think lots of men can relate to this because I was going to say I was wrong. I've said that maybe 1 million times in my life, probably thinking about it.
Well, but the lyric says, "I was wrong, but it doesn't mean you were right."
I've said that many times as well, maybe 1 million times in my life too.
Yeah, you know, it's like 어쩔 수 없는 거. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't meant to be, but like,
Yeah.
at least we've tried everything, you know.
I like it, man.
Yeah, stuff like that.
This I think this is resonating with me as well, listeners. I think lots of people tuning in will kind of get this as well. Good. Well, you're going to be performing this song live for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited, man. So if you get ready for us, please. Listeners, if you got questions, if you got messages, things you want to get in for LambC, make sure you do get them in, and I promise you I'll spend some time trying to, go through those messages. But for now, I'm so excited. It's the new title song for the new album, Songs from a Bed. This one is called I Was Wrong. As you can hear, it's live, LambC in the studio. Let's do it.
I was wrong, but it doesn't mean you were right. Young lovers, we gave it all and gave it out. We'll never know what it might or could have been. Just stay dreaming about. I was right, surely I miss you tonight. I had my doubts, but I'm wishing you my best regards. She'll never know what it might or could have been. Just stay dreaming about. Misty sound. The more we try to grasp, the more it seems to slip away. 'Cause it don't make sense just to stand my ground. Nothing's guaranteed that you'll come around. Look who's right. I'm the fool right now. There's a million songs about a boy with a broken heart. She's on her way, by now we know how the story ends. He'll never know what it might or could have been. Just stay dreaming about. Nothing's gonna ease me up, so I might just write a song about it. But this pain is slow to fade, yeah. Only time can tell the day I sing this tale. Misty sound. The more we try to grasp, the more it seems to slip away. 'Cause it don't make sense just to stand my ground. Nothing's guaranteed that you'll come around. Misty sound. The more we try to grasp, the more it seems to slip away. 'Cause it don't make sense just to stand my ground. Nothing's guaranteed that you'll come around. You can laugh all day, you were right to say, look who's right. The fool right now.
Oh man, I enjoyed that so much. Do you know what?
Thank you.
I forgot how much I missed. Just a very simple guitar and a vocal. It just sounds so good. Thank you so much, buddy. That's the new title song, I Was Wrong by LambC. Look at the comments coming in. Siska says, well, with guitar, I love this song. Amelita says, I like this song as well. Samantha, what a lovely song. LambC's voice is so soothing. New fan in Australia. Yeah. Good. Check out the next, online concert that he does, Samantha. Liana says, 이 버전 너무 좋아요. This version is so good. So there we go.
Thank you so much, guys.
Lovely jubbly. All right, guys, we're on to part 2 of today's music stage. Me and LambC in the studio, of course. Now, in your live concert we mentioned as well, you also shared a song to comfort people around the world, maybe having a hard time because of maybe it be racial discrimination, things like that, or tough time due to COVID-19 as well. It's called By Love, Pyeonji, Dia?
Yes. Actually, By Love and Pyeonji are 2 different songs.
Yeah.
But I did mention on the live stream about By Love and how that song came to be. Basically, because I haven't been in Korea for too long, and I've been overseas for the most of my life and career. I have a lot of international friends and who are going through rough patches right now, and I hear them, kind of I don't know how to explain this because they're really close to me, and I don't ever want to see my friends get into a bad situation. And I've been looking at news about racial discrimination, and the whole COVID-19, that's a long story. But then it was how we as a human race dealt with those situations. All I saw was violence and just division and stuff. So the whole song process was, what if we were people made by love? And what if we comforted people by love rather than using violence to that was the whole motto of the motive of the song. So it came to be a very special song in my heart, just because of that. Yeah.
And you know what? I think lots of listeners will be nodding their heads. You know what? Yeah, we get that, because we have people from literally all corners of the world tuning in. And I think the more people like LambC who bring this to attention, and who try to do their best by bringing it to everyone's attention, really, I think the better it'll be, and you never know. So yeah, fantastic. Well, that was a song which comforted other people. Is there music that you're listening to nowadays which kind of comforts you these days? Any songs?
I would say I listen to very soothing songs. I try to stay away from very heavy and banging songs. I would say my go-to song would be Bruno Major. Yes.
Lovely.
I something about his songs, just everything clicks very well, from the chords to the lyrics to just everything. It hits me in the right spot. So yeah, I would say Bruno Major.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got under this question, I've got one of our writers mentioning here Red Velvet. You also mentioned Red Velvet earlier as well.
Yes, I think I did mention it last fall.
Yeah, you're a big Red Velvet fan.
Yes, I am.
Is there a reason why it's Red Velvet in particular?
I think I've said this before, but their music, quality-wise, are very, it's top-notch.
It's amazing, yeah.
I can appreciate their music because as a producer, I can tell when a song has, a lot of investment and a lot of time put into it, especially when it comes out as the mastered version. And just stuff like that, little details. Plus I know SM, they use a lot of producers and different writers for each songs, and so it gives it a little bit more diversity, and every time they release a new song, it's kind of different than their previous songs. So that I appreciate a lot. So
good.
Musically, they're just, I think, the best.
Well, nowadays, Bruno Major, Red Velvet, listen to lots of them, and it'll be a happy summer. It'll be a happy summer.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good. This for the first 30 minutes of this interview, I just feel so relaxed. It's crazy, isn't it? I just feel like kind of chilling out in my bed with some coffee or something. So good. So we just had LambC featuring Chun Jin Hee there with Naiga Chowdhury Foolish. Okay, so we're on to part 3 of today's music stage. Me and LambC, of course, together. And I thought we'd do something fun next up. So we're going to get to know more about LambC next in what's called our Flex interview. Right. So before the show, we actually asked LambC to draw or write down keywords about things. I don't know, he wanted to show off about things that he's good at, other than music, because we know he's great at that. So we're going to talk about these one by one and see all the stuff he's written down. Okay, so there are. So that's obviously your name. That's LambC. We don't need to do that, do we? Let's go here because firstly, we've got a beautiful drawing of a cat.
Yes.
What's going on?
I adopted a cat called Woody.
Woody.
Recently.
When was that?
3 months ago.
Oh yeah, because the last time you came, we didn't.
I didn't have a cat.
Wow. Okay. Tell us about Woody. What's going on?
So she's an Abyssinian.
Yeah.
Mainly known as like the Egyptian cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I've always wanted to have a cat, but then my previous landlord didn't want like any pets in the house.
Yeah.
So like I recently moved to Yeonidong, and my first like to-do list was to bring in a cat as a new family member. So I got Woody from Cheonan, which is like 3 hours drive away from Seoul.
That's a long way away.
Yeah, but I wanted to like bring her in from like a actual good breeder.
Yeah.
And like so I went all the way at like 11 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got her and
she's
super happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old is she right now?
She's into 7 months.
7 months. Still a baby, man.
She's still a baby. She has that like udangtang shigi.
Okay, yeah.
Like she's like
Yeah. Going crazy.
Crazy, man. Like
that's lovely.
But it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woody. Are there going to be any Woody inspired songs in the future?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I used to have a cat back in Boston.
Yeah.
And I have a call-out song, Boston It, and I have a portion of my verse dedicated to my cat.
Yeah.
Saying that like I miss Maya and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully. I do get inspired by a lot of things, and my cat is one of them. So
lovely, Woody. One day, I mean, my cat's 3 years old.
Whoa!
I don't know if they could
get
be friends. We could try.
We could try.
Yeah.
My Woody is actually being trained to go outside.
Oh, lovely. Is that working?
Yes, it's working.
I tried that. Are you using the leash?
Yes, of course.
So I tried putting a leash on my cat. She would turn on her stomach and just start clawing away at the leash, and I had to drag her along the floor. She's a terrible cat. She doesn't.
I mean, I think that's the norm for cats.
Yeah,
but,
man.
She's kind of like.
She's doing well.
Yeah, she's doing pretty well. Like even like some cats don't allow them to like have collars.
Yeah.
As well, but my cat's just like.
She's cool with it.
Yeah, she's very chill with everything. So
she's like you, just chilled, man.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, we'd love to see pictures and stuff.
Yes.
You should upload stuff on your SNS and stuff. Okay, perfect. So that's Woody. Then we're going down low now. Now, I actually wanted to mention this earlier, but we're going to do it now. It says new look. And it's a picture of you, and you've drawn yourself perfectly, may I say.
Does it look like me?
It does. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. You do have a new look.
Yes.
I actually, in the middle of the show, I went to the bathroom, and I didn't actually recognise LambC. I just looked at him and was like, who's that guy over there? Because you've got the most amazing beard I've seen.
Thank you.
In recent times.
It's all natural, by the way, guys.
How long has it been? When did you? Why?
I think. Growing up not in Korean culture, like I've always fantasized myself growing a beard.
Yeah.
And like, overseas it's like a very good, indicator of like manliness or like sexiness.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So like I always had that. And I always wanted to do that. But then, like once I debuted in Korea, not a lot of Korean culture allows for like beard because they tend to look at it as like unprofessional or like just dirty in general. But after my last concert, which was last November, I didn't have a schedule for like 2 months.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe it's time to grow a beard. And so like I grew it, but then I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was very on the fence about like if my beard didn't like connect, I would just cut it straight away.
That's the thing.
Yes, but then thankfully it like connected, so
It's-
I'm like, okay, I'm keeping this beard.
I mean, it's one of the most amazing Korean beards I've ever seen in my life because it's hard to connect the sideburns here. I can't grow it on the sides. I've only got it in the middle. It's my dream.
It's a
grow a
lot of
beard.
guys' dreams, but
my
like
저도 기르면 안 돼요? No. Okay. Everyone outside is saying Sam no. Because
I mean, I would vouch for a beard, but
Yeah.
well,
maybe when I'm like 50,
yeah.
I'll try. I mean, it looks amazing.
Thank you. I like it.
I've gained more respect for you
Thank you.
as a man.
Well, people like even my label like staff are like, when are you gonna cut it?
When you,
But I'm like, I'm never gonna cut it. No way.
I love it. It
Yeah.
looks so good. Brilliant. Well, so a bit of a new look for LambC, and I'm a big fan. I'm loving it right now. Okay, you've also here written the words here. It says, "Sorry, I'm not hip."
Yes.
This makes me curious. What's going on?
So I recently formed a new band called Motif.
Okay.
But the Motif, it stands for Mot Hip.
Yeah.
So it's like, sorry, I'm not hip.
So not hip. Yeah.
못 힙한 사람이 만들어서 Motif.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so we released an EP like around April, 4 songs, and like we're trying to get things rolling. So we're doing like a lot of shows. We're doing a lot of competitions and stuff. I just wanted to give a shout out to my band. Please have a listen to them. Motif, MOTIP.
Perfect.
Yes.
Do you not think you're hip? You're very hip.
I don't think so.
No?
But no, because like I'm always behind the trend. Like Koreans are so fast. I don't know how they do it. Like they're so fast and like catching like the trends like
They change quickly.
Yeah, and I'm like at the back of my sofa just like, what?
What's going on in the world?
이렇게 해야 돼?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Can I say though, I think your beard makes you hip now.
oh, thank you.
I think you've become hip. You need to change the name of your band nowadays.
Hip band.
Yeah.
Hip band.
You need to change it around. Lovely. So check out Motiv as well if you can, guys. Perfect. And if I'm looking correctly, is that some sort of skateboard?
Yes, I recently bought an electric skateboard, an electric longboard to be exact.
Oh, that's my dream as well. You're living my dream. You're living my dream. How is it?
You're welcome to come. I mean, I've always longboarded back in Boston. Going back and forth, school.
Yeah.
But then I've never tried like electric longboards.
Yeah.
But like at that time, like Casey Neistat and like everyone was into like boosted boards and
Yeah,
stuff like that. And
yeah.
I was like, oh, I want to try it so bad. But
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
you know how the Korean roads are like very like not fit for like.
It's hard on the
longboards?
general streets.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I didn't buy any of them, but then I just recently just bought one, and it's so much fun.
Where'd you ride it?
It's from 중고나라. I bought it secondhand. So I bought it for like cheaper price, but like
Okay.
it's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Like
Where do you take it in Seoul to ride around? Where do you go? Where's like the hot spot for longboarding?
well, technically, I don't think it's legal, but
Oh, that's not.
well,
I just
well,
ride it
is-
somewhere.
I think it is legal because like a Korean law is kind of confusing, but I've never got caught
Okay.
on the Hangang area.
I think
I know that like 2 wheels and like 3 wheels they are illegal. Like if they're like electric.
Yeah, yeah.
But then mine is 4 wheels.
interesting.
So like they're just like, even if you get caught, they're just like, oh, it's 4 wheels. Oh no.
But they
What
don't
do I
really.
do?
They don't really. They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what to do
They don't know
either.
what to
So
do.
like, yeah,
Okay.
I just go everywhere.
Then it's okay.
Yeah,
Then
I
it's
guess.
okay. Yeah. I don't know
It's
how.
so
to,
much fun.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to go past this actually. I feel Should we be saying this? I'm not quite sure. I think it's okay. It's okay. But
yeah,
it
should be safe.
because that's the only area you can really do it. Isn't
Yeah.
it, really? I think, yeah. Anyways, good. So we LambC, your life is very, very nice and balanced right now. I like it. It's good. Perfect. And I think at this time we should probably have a listen to some more music, man. So you're going to do another live song for us. As you get your guitar out, if you could tell us very quickly what song you'll be doing for us. This one's called By Love, right?
Yes, this is the song I was talking about previously, about like how the song came to be from all the, division and like COVID-19 stuff.
Yeah.
It's a very, in a way, a comfort song for those listening.
Ah, perfect.
Yes.
Dude, I'm so looking forward to this. So if you want to get ready for us, guys, I'm so looking forward to this. Live in the studio, LambC is going to be doing By Love. Very special song we mentioned earlier on. All right, when you're ready, man.
Too many times I'd wish I'd undone the things that I've said. I've broken my pledge. The way you pray for a glimpse of home. Let me lay by your bed. The days are tough and the ways are rough, but we'll keep on going and going. We'll keep on believing and believing. We'll find fight for you now, won't you smile for me now? I'll care for your heart, it's alright. If it's my love, then maybe we'll find hope. This darkness won't last, 'cause you're stronger than that. Hold on just a little more, my friend. I'll be here until the very end. Beware these lies, they come in disguise. Baby, I pray you be wise. God, lend us your aid. Awake my soul, there's things to be done before my time is done. Don't you waste it away. The days are tough and the ways are rough, but we'll keep on going and going. We'll keep on believing and believing. We'll find love, baby, be better. I'll fight for you now, won't you smile for me now? I'll care for your heart, it's alright. If it's my love, then maybe we'll find hope. This darkness won't last, 'cause you're stronger than that. very end. It's a little time to love you right. I'm blessed I could call you mine.
Oh man, I was making funny faces because I enjoyed that so much. That was amazing. Thank you so much, LambC. Bye Love, live in the studio. That was amazing. Please do check out the song more if you can. Lots of comments saying it was amazing as well.
I was keeping my kare in for like after the first verse, like I
Oh,
could feel
you
my
had to
like,
cough.
yeah,
It
but I was
sounded-
like,
It sounded better, don't worry. You had a coffee vibe. I liked it. I liked it. Dude, unfortunately, we're at the end of the show.
no.
I know. I mean, have you enjoyed it today?
Yes.
You going to come back soon?
Of course, if you could, like, please.
Please come
Have
back.
me.
Yeah? All
I'll be
right,
here.
dude.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, man. LambC joined us today, guys. Thank you to him for joining us. We'll see him very soon, hopefully. That's the end of today's show. I'm back tomorrow, same time, same place, guys. This is Super K-Pop. I'm your DJ, Sam Carter. We're going to end with one of your songs as well, LambC, of course. This one's called Pyonji Dia. And we'll say goodbye for now. Thanks, buddy.